I'm Rev Rob. This is Biblical Basketball, and we're looking at Scottie Pippen today. Bulls star and champion, also a member of the NBA Dream Team that brought home the gold, considered one of the best teams ever. And Scottie Pippen was certainly not a candidate to be an NBA player, let alone an NBA All-Star. He went to a NAIA school, not a Division One, not a Division Two school, but NAIA, where he averaged 4 points per game as a freshman that was 6'1". So you're not going to get him confused for even just a pro player in general. But he ends up becoming an NBA All-Star MVP on multiple defensive teams, a six-time NBA champion. You see him holding up the trophy right now. And Jordan said he couldn't do it without Scottie. Let's check out these highlights, though. Oh, dunking on Ewing. You see B.J. Armstrong with a nice pass. Okay, Scottie taking over. Here we have Scottie Pippen dunking on Brent Berry. And Brent Berry was the NBA Slam Dunk champion. Oh. And we all remember, if you're a basketball fan, those heated rivalries between the Knicks and Bulls, and when Scottie got Patrick. Now we're looking at a mustard seed next to a penny. And you're probably thinking, how you going to jump from Scottie Pippen to a mustard seed next to a penny? I'm about to tell you, but first, look how small a mustard seed is. Now, that little mustard seed, if we had faith the size of that mustard seed, according to Matthew 17, verse 20, that small mustard seed faith has the power to move a mountain, the power to move a huge obstacle or challenge in our life. Then when I look at Matthew 13, verses 31 through 32, Jesus says, "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest of garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches." So overall, I'm trying to show you that something very small like a mustard seed, when that faith is put in the right things, which would be God's word, when that small seed is nourished and cultivated correctly, it can grow to become something great. And Scottie Pippen is just a physical example of that. So Scottie Pippen, who was once the team manager, 6'1" in height, grew 6 to 7 inches in a small amount of time, overlooked as an NAIA player. He goes from being a mustard seed dot on the radar to becoming a NBA basketball great that everyone acknowledges. Even people who don't know basketball know who Scottie Pippen is because of how big and great he grew on the court. So I just want to encourage you to think about Scottie Pippen's growth and to understand that if you have a mustard seed amount of faith in whatever your goals are, if you give that mustard seed faith to God and His Word, He can grow you into becoming something great.